probably been a very long time since you first learned to do long division, so most of us know how to do the long division, but we forgot the words. F of x inside the division bar, or inside the division symbol, is called the dividend. D of x, what you're dividing by, is called the divisor. The answer that we put up on top, Q of x, is called the quotient. And everybody knows that R of x is called the remainder. That's the one we don't forget. Okay, let's do our first problem with long division. We put the dividend, 6x squared plus 9x plus 5, inside, and our divisor, 2x minus 5, outside. Now when we do our division, we ignore the minus 5, only looking at the leading term 2x and the leading term 6x squared. 2x times what makes 6x squared? And the answer is 3x. We now multiply that 3x by both terms on the left, giving us 6x squared minus 15x. We now have to be careful to subtract or add the opposite. This is where most people make the mistake, so I make a point out of drawing these signs in a different color. Subtracting in the x column, 9 minus a negative 15, or 9 plus 15, gives us 24x, and we bring down the 5. Now we look at the 2x only and the 24x only. 2x times what gives us 24x? And the answer is plus 12. We then multiply that 12 on top by both terms on the side to get 24x minus 60. We then subtract or add the opposite, and we are going to get a remainder of 65. Now we don't write R65, we write plus 65 over the divisor, 2x minus 5. So this up top is our quotient and remainder. So using this problem up above, the dividend was our 6x squared plus 9x plus 5. Our divisor was 2x minus 5. Our quotient was 3x plus 12. And our remainder was 65. Now, check your answer with the division algorithm. Now let's go back and get an example to help you remember this. If you had 14 divided by 3, you know that the answer would be 4. It goes in 4 times with a remainder of 2. The opposite of division is multiplication, and you would check this by going 3 times 4 plus the remainder of 2 equals the 14. The way we would check our long division is we would take number out front, 2x minus 5, times our quotient, 3x plus 12, add on our remainder, 65, and check, is that equal to our dividend, 6x squared plus 9x plus 5. Now what I usually teach my students is when you're doing long division, if you just want to do a real quick check, you don't want to do this whole full thing out, do the following instead. Pretend you're doing all this foiling, but only look at these last 2 terms right there. For us, we would look at the minus 5 times that 12, that makes negative 60, plus the remainder of 65, gets us up to the value 5. And that's the quick way to check your work.